You look good.
Thank you.
You look good. Oh, it's great to see you. I just spoke with Cory Booker, who is likely to be New Jersey's next senator, to congratulate him and tell him I intend to make that happen in October. New Jersey's been fortunate to have an outstanding field of Democratic candidates in this primary. Mayor Cory Booker is a unique voice in the Democratic Party and enormously popular around the entire country. My friend and colleague in the House, Frank Pallone, is an attentive representative for New Jerseyans and an eloquent advocate for Democratic policies. Sheila Oliver is a very thoughtful and effective leader of Democrats in the state and a passionate speaker for opportunity and fairness in our society. I've been privileged to campaign in the company of these good people. I'm grateful for your support and the encouragement and your encouragement and that of others around this state and around this country in this all too brief campaign. The governor declared the election schedule in a hurry, even before Frank Lautenberg was laid to rest. He gave us maybe 6 weeks to do 2 years' worth of work. He dealt us a difficult hand. As always, Margaret Lansfield has stood by me. She's been my rock and comfort in all the joys and challenges of my life. And I must mention my mother, Helen. With whom we will celebrate her 100 years later this week. She had hoped to be here, but we had a glitch in travel plans. It's been a good campaign. In the time we had, we did it all. And oh, what a time we had. Sarah Stewart and Chris Gaston, Sean Daniels. Thomas C., Jackie Cornell Bichelli, Annie O'Toole, and dozens of others. 2 months ago, my campaign staff consisted of 2 people, one of whom was 9 months pregnant and about ready to go on to take her promised maternity leave. Now the dozens of staff are here tonight, the ones looking sleep deprived. It's been a great team, and I thank them all. They organized and motivated many hundreds of volunteers who placed 500,000 calls, talked with over 100,000 citizens. We received financial support from thousands of people. I should emphasize that the staff worked cheerfully and diligently and energetically in the face of cynical pundits and pollsters who said we were wasting our time. But it is no waste of time to advocate for opportunity and fairness in our nation. It is no waste of time to rally thousands and thousands of citizens to express optimism about each other's future. It is no waste of time to push our government toward ever greater opportunity for ordinary people, toward greater fairness in our society, toward greater protection of the natural environment we live in, toward more peaceful policies around the world. Far from being a waste of time, it is time well spent, spent in the best, most important way. Time spent in the essential process of pushing America to be what the ideal of America is. A nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to achieve equality for all. In this campaign, more than the other candidates, I, along with my staff and with you, my supporters, have pushed the debate beyond platitudes and rhetoric toward real substantive action. As a scientist, to continue my efforts in Washington to develop policy based on evidence and built on facts rather than ideology, so that we can reach agreements and make progress in the legislative process. I've said throughout this campaign, we have to build hope for Americans through investment in Americans and in America. I've said throughout this, we should stop our mistaken, pessimistic talk in Washington about what we cannot do, and instead use our enormous wealth, our enormous power, and our skilled population to invest in education, in teachers and in students, to invest in infrastructure, not only in steel and concrete, but also in our high-tech infrastructure, to invest in research in the physical, biological, and social sciences. This campaign was specific and persistent in saying that we must get serious about bringing climate change in check with a fee on emission of greenhouse gas pollutants. Bring fairness to specific and persistent in saying we must bring fairness to Social Security so millionaires don't pay a smaller rate than other people. And continue to reform Wall Street by breaking up the banks called too big to fail. And imposing the speculation tax on the fast computer trading that destabilizes the stock market and enriches speculators at the expense of ordinary long-term investors. Stop the warrantless spying on Americans, through which the government treats Americans as suspects rather than citizens. Continue our work to bring excellent, affordable health care to all Americans. A universal, single-payer Medicare for all. Save hundreds of billions of dollars. Save $800 billion, maybe more, in the DoD by ending the expensive programs that are legacies of the Cold War of decades ago. Loans to motivated, prepared students at the lowest possible interest rates, near zero. Place a moratorium on the fracking for natural gas, where the practice has gotten so far ahead of the science. Reduce nuclear weapons in number and in deployment, even if the Russians are slow to negotiate, because it is in our own best interest. Don't you like the ads that laid out these ideas? Yes. We've expressed a message loud and clear that evidence matters, that people's aspirations matter, that a progressive vision is needed if our country is to continue to make progress. Right. short on the vote count. But what is really humbling is the trust, encouragement, and friendship that you here and others all around the state and around the United States have showered on me in my effort to become your senator. I've tried to be worthy of that trust. I do know that the encouragement and friendship have made this campaign worthwhile for me. And I hope that the advancement toward our principles have made it worthwhile for you. Thank you. Great to see you. Thank you. Thanks so much. Great to see you. Great to see you, Peter. Thanks for all the time you put in.
Good to see you. Take care.
Here's a little bit.